In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best value cards at each position right now in NBA 2K25 My Team. What I do mean by a value card is going to be for how good that card is in game and how much MT they do end up going for. So a card, for example, like Jalen Suggs, who's going to be the 5th best value point guard in this game. And of course, we'll be talking about the top 5 best value point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers. But when it comes to Jalen Suggs, this card goes for 5,000 MT. So I'm going to be giving you guys some really cheap budget options that are good value. There's going to be some mid-level value cards, and then there's also going to be some expensive but also really good value cards in this game. So when it comes to Jalen Suggs, I mean, again, this card is 5,000 MT but is extremely good at the point guard position. 6'5" at point guard, really good defensively, has a nice jump shot, good dribble sigs. Like a lot of the things this card does in game are extremely well for only 5,000 MT. And that's going to continue into number 4, which I do think is the 4th best value point guard, is Dark Matter Ron Harper, who's a little bit more, maybe 30 to 35k, so a bit more expensive, and he's kind of pushing towards that mid-tier price. 6'6" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan, really good defender, 98 steal, 98 perimeter, 94 interior defense. He's a really good value point guard because of this jump shot. Kyle Lowry base, GG Jackson upper on very quick timing, is an amazing release. He's also got the Pro 2 fade. He's got some decent sigs as well, but him and Jalen Suggs are more so known for their defensive ability. Number 3 and number 2 are going to be value point guards in this game that we've talked about a lot, and that's going to be Galaxy Opal Andrew Bogut and Galaxy Opal Denny. Now the thing with Andrew Bogut is what I'd recommend you guys do to get this free 7-foot point guard is just spend one of your Galaxy Opal pieces from the new Festival of Champions exchanges. Go into the exchanges, spend one Galaxy Opal piece, and buy the dynamic duo of Andrew Bogut and also this Diamond Mouse Spades. You can buy this duo for one Galaxy Opal piece, and then you can use Andrew Bogut on your squad for basically free. He's a 7-foot point guard with a 7'3" wingspan. Pretty much all you need to know about Andrew Bogut. That just allows him to be extremely glitchy from the out of position drop. And then Denny, also from this out of position drop, is 6'9" at point guard with a 6'9" wingspan, has a great jump shot with that Bronny James Jr. base, that Steph Curry upper on very quick timing. He's a good defender, has solid dribble sigs, but in my opinion, guys, the best value point guard in this game is actually going to be quite expensive. Maybe not quite, but he's going to be on the expensive side, but that is 100 overall Elgin Baylor. This is a card that I have not seen anybody talk about as being one of the better point guards in this game for not that expensive of a price. He's 6'5" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan, with really good, obviously, stats and badges since he's a 100 overall card. You take a look at his animations, he's got a great jump shot with the AJ Lawson base, Oscar Robertson upper on very quick. It's an amazing jump shot. He's also got Pro 2 fade, and then he has the best dribble sigs in this entire game. And right now on Xbox, I'm looking on Xbox right now, he's selling for under 350k. So I mean, if you compare him to a card like, let's just say Devin Booker, right? A lot of people think D-Book is a top point guard because he is 6'6" at point guard, 6'6" wingspan. They're about the same when it comes to height and wingspan wise. Their stats are going to be the same. Sure, Devin Booker has the better badges, but then animations wise, you can make the argument for who has the better jump shot. You can make the argument for who has the better fade, and then they have the same sigs. So it's just, and honestly, Elgin Baylor has the much better step back, the much better moving step back compared to Devin Booker. So again, he's pretty much an invincible level point guard. He's on the same level as a John Havlicek invincible card. He's better than invincible Curry, invincible Derrick Rose. He's an invincible level point guard for 350k. I understand he's not the tallest point guard in this game, but he is really good for his price. If you want a 3-hunting point guard that is extremely good and you can't afford the top dogs, go for 100 overall Elgin Baylor. Now when it comes to the top 5 best value shooting guards in this game, there's a couple different options I'll give you guys for number 5, and that's going to be between Dark Matter Chris Middleton and also Dark Matter Mike Miller, because they go for the exact same price, 35,000 MT, and they're both going to be absolute snipers in the spot up. That's all they're pretty much going to do for you, be really good spot up shooters, and that's about it. So I'm going to go with Chris Middleton here at number 5. He's a really good spot up shooter, like I said. Galaxy Opal Trevor Ariza is another budget option because I wanted to include some really cheap but amazing cards in these top 5s, and Trevor Ariza is an absolute dog. Like this card defensively, if you're looking for a defensive shooting guard, go for Trevor Ariza. I mean, he is absolutely insane for 5,000 MT, 6'8" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan. I mean, the defense is off the charts amazing. The jump shot's really good, has the Pro 2 fade, best behind the back in this game, best step back in this game, best escape in this game, a good size up, and a good dribble style. Unbelievable card. I cannot believe that many people aren't talking about Trevor Ariza as one of the better budget and just value shooting guards in this game. I really do like Trevor Ariza, especially for his price. Now, number 3, guys, is going to be a couple cards that we've talked about in the past. Number 3 and number 2 is going to be the same for the point guard position with Bogut and Denny. It's kind of the same thing when it comes to Amen Thompson and Rick Barry. I've talked about these cards a ton, and they're both really good for their price. The reason why I have Rick Barry over Amen Thompson is not even because I think Rick Barry is a better card than Amen Thompson, even though I do think he's probably slightly better. This Amen Thompson card is really good, but he sells for over 100k or around 100,000 MT, where Rick Barry, he's actually gone down in price to 55k. Both these cards are amazing at the shooting guard position. Amen Thompson, I would say, is probably the better defender. If you're looking for the better offensive shooting guard, then I would go for Rick Barry, also because of his price being about half the price of Amen Thompson. That's why I do think he's better value. Again, taking into fact that he's cheaper on the auction house, he's about the same, maybe a little bit better. So he's going to be the better value shooting guard in my personal opinion. But number 1 is going to be an expensive shooting guard, 100%. I'll go out and say it. He's expensive. But again, just like Elgin Baylor, it's a card that is pretty much a hidden invincible. 6'8" at shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan, 99 every single stat, almost all the good Hall of Fame badges you'll need, has a great jump shot, doesn't have Pro 2 fade. That's the one flaw about this card. But again, if we quickly compare him to Dr. J, who is an invincible card, who's a top tier invincible shooting guard, what's the difference? The jump shot, you could argue, yes, Dr. J has the Pro 2 fade, but you look at the SIGs, the exact same dribble SIGs. They have the exact same SIGs. I mean, this Glenn Rice card for 500k, I'm pretty sure that's what he's gone down to in value wise. He's down to like 500k, which is really not that expensive for this Glenn Rice card. And he's the best value shooting guard in my opinion, because you get an invincible level shooting guard for 500,000 MT. And these are going to be my top 5 best value shooting guards. Now, talking about the top 5 best value small forwards in the game, this is easily the most stacked position when it comes to value cards, and honestly, just when it comes to cards in general. I mean, there is so many good small forwards in this game that at number 5, we actually do have Dark Matter Luol Deng, who's a beast defensively, has a really good catch and shoot jump shot, amazing card. And he only goes for like 75, 80k, and he's one of the best value small forwards in this game. But we're leaving off cards like AK-47, Tim Thomas, that are both really good for their price. But the reason why I have Dolph Schayes over Luol Deng and over some of those cards I mentioned is because he's actually at a much cheaper price, only 45, 50k, maybe 55k, now that people are starting to realize how good Dolph Schayes is. And the reason why Dolph Schayes is really good, and a lot of people aren't talking about him, is maybe because he's undersized. A lot of people want to have more size at the small forward position, but an inch or two doesn't really make much of a difference in my opinion. And this card is great defensively. His stats are almost perfect. He's got an incredible jump shot, Pro 2 fade, with almost the best SIGs in this game, with the best motion style. For 50k MT, you're not going to find much better value than Dolph Schayes. Now at number 2, I am going to go for Vladimir Radmanovic. This card is not quite expensive. He goes for 85k, 90,000 MT, and this card is 6'10" at small forward with a 7'2" wingspan, has almost the best SIGs in this game besides having a good behind the back. I think he has like Harden and not Steve Francis. Or sorry, he has Steve Francis size up, but he doesn't have the tray behind the back. Instead, he has the Harden behind the back, but this card is unbelievably good at the small forward position. Number 2 is still going to be Dark Matter Beasley, even though he's 300 to 400k. Yes, he's an expensive value card, but he's amazing. His jump shot's really good. But if you guys want a top tier small forward, and I know this is the most expensive card I've probably ever talked about when it comes to value, but I seriously think 100 overall LeBron James is one of the best value cards in this entire game. And let me explain why. He is literally his invincible card who goes for, I don't know, 3 million MT plus, probably 4 million MT plus. There's not even a LeBron up on the auction house when it comes to his invincible card. And this 100 overall for his base price as of right now is about 1.5. 1.5 mil for this card is unbelievable value. I know that is expensive. So if you guys want obviously cheaper small forwards, look at Dolph Schayes, look at Vladimir, look at Luol Deng. These are great options. But if you guys have the MT to spend and you can go get a top dog at a position, I think LeBron is one of the best top dog cards you can get for only 1.5 mil. He is literally his invincible card, but at small forward with a better jump shot. The 100 overall has Matt Ryan base with Oscar Upper. The invincible has Curry base with Oscar Upper. The exact same SIGs, the exact same fade, the exact same stats, except yes, the invincible does have the legend badges, but realistically, this card has a better jump shot. He's much cheaper, and I think if you're looking to spend MT, a lot of MT at a position, I think going out and getting 100 overall LeBron is one of the best options you can do. But if you want to spend less MT, of course, I know everyone can't spend the MT to get 100 overall LeBron. These are going to be my top 5 best value small forwards currently in my team. Now, talking about the top 5 best value power forwards in this game, I am going to be talking about a budget card here first, which is going to be a 5,000 MT Galaxy Opal power forward and Galaxy Opal Chris Anderson. He's got an amazing jump shot, nose read base, Dirk Nowitzki upper on very quick timing. He is amazing defensively. He's quick. He's athletic. He's got a good player model. Really like him as a budget power forward. Now, if you're willing to spend a little bit more MT, going out and getting a Dark Matter Chet, or going out and getting a Dark Matter Brad Miller, going out and getting a Dark Matter Bill Walton, these are all going to be exceptionally good value power forwards in this game. If you're looking for defense, go for Chet. He's 7'1" at power forward. He's an amazing defensive card. And if you're looking for more offense, that's where I would maybe go for a Brad Miller or a Bill Walton, because they're going to be cheaper than Chet, and they also have better dribble sig. So if you're looking for a power forward that can move and score the ball at a higher level, go for Bill Walton, go for Brad Miller. But I do think the best value power forward in this game is still going to be Dark Matter Star. He is great defensively. He's got a good jump shot, and overall I think he's the best value power forward currently in my team. Now, the last position we'll be talking about when it comes to the top 5 best value cards at each position is going to be, of course, the top 5 best value centers. And I will say, I'm going to go from 1 to 5 because there has been, and I'm not joking guys, literally no center cards to be dropped in the last season. Literally in season 7 so far, there has been one center, and the only center we've gotten in season 7 that is actually affordable is Artis Gilmore. And Artis Gilmore is really good defensively. He's here at number 4. But that's about it. Joel Embiid is a card that we got that you might run at center. DeMarcus Cousins maybe as well. Jack Sigma. But like in season 7, there has not been any center cards to drop. We have been in an absolute center drought, and it is very disappointing and frustrating. So the value centers are going to stay the same because we have not gotten any centers in this game. Roy Hibbert, he's going to be included in this top 5 because he's not that expensive. He's 25k. He's 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan. He's got a crazy good player model. He's really good defensively. I think these are the top 5 best value centers in this game. Yes, Dikembe is expensive, but he's a center card that can compete against the top tier cards in this game. At the center spot, Wemby is Wemby, and he's gone down in price to like 400k. Dark Matter Mark Eden has actually gone up in price to like 400k, but he's really good defensively, 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. Then you got Dark Matter Artis Gilmore, like I said, who's a slightly worse like Mark Eden, but is still very good, especially for being cheaper. And then Galaxy Opal Roy Hibberts is if you guys are working on a budget and you need a center, then I would recommend Galaxy Opal Roy Hibberts. But guys, these are going to be my top 5 best value point guards in the game, top 5 best value shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.